Today.
Good. How are you?
Good. Very excited to talk to you and hear about what this first off season here has been like for you. So tell me, what's the transition been like getting here?
Well, we just got here in late April, May, and just had to hit the ground running. We're getting some transfers in here and some kids in here to build a team. Really excited about a lot of the kids on our team and what we're doing right now with chemistry and practice and scrimmaging and all the things that comes with that. And can't believe the season's only a week away.
Coach, what was the recruiting pitch like? I mean, I feel like this is such a unique place that you get to coach. There's so many benefits and so many cool things that other college campuses don't have. So what's that been like for you, and how have you tried to spread that word to players now you're recruiting?
Just being able to play in a great environment, a nice campus by the water, on the beach, on an island. It's really, really different. It's 85 here and sunny, and so I think with mental health and everything going on with young athletes today, being able to have that outlet to go somewhere where you can go read or do homework on the beach and have an outlet besides on the basketball court. So just the people here, it's a family atmosphere. I think they really care about you as a person first. And it's very, very family atmosphere. And that's what kind of drew me to the place. They care about you. They take care of you. They hit the ground running. So it was really, really exciting. The other thing is just the majors here. Academically, it was really, really nice. And also, kids love Starbucks and Chick-fil-A. And when you have that on campus, you can win a couple of recruits with just that. And so just overall, the totality of the university, the location, the conference, everything, it was just the right fit.
Chelsea, I'm really excited to talk to you today because I heard that before deciding to come here, you might have been thinking about being done with college basketball and then got the call and decided to stay another year and come join Toyel. What was it about this program and your coach that made you want to stay and play another year of college basketball?
Well, actually, I already knew of Coach T, and I knew like her character and like the respect that like players had of her. So like I already knew of her from the get-go. And then I got on the phone with her, and immediately like she told me like what it was, and I was intrigued, and then also like I haven't been able to play in Texas, and my mom and my family, like they loved it, they loved the idea, and so I was like, okay, let's do it.
What did Coach tell you on that phone call, and then how many family members do you expect to be at every home game this year?
So Coach basically told me like, you're going to fall in love with the game again, like, and she said that you're going to leave like once you put the ball down, like after this year, like you're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna be satisfied with the year. And so far, like it's been amazing. I have no complaints. And then my family, like it's gonna be quite a few, especially like when we play in Dallas and stuff, like they're all coming.
So what is it about here so far that's making you fall in love with the game again? What has this experience been like for you in these first few months?
Just like the confidence that the whole coaching staff like have, there's not really like no limitations. They let you play through mistakes. It's just very like a whole bunch of like confidence around you, and it's so hard to fall in like a negative headspace here. And then also like when you have teammates who have your back, when you have even down to the managers, like everyone, like it's a family, it's really one unit. And a lot of schools preach that, but not a lot of schools hold that, that standard, and that's the main reason.
Chelsea, what do you have for individual goals this season? Anything that you would like to accomplish?
I haven't made an all-conference team yet, and that's really like one of my main goals. I was newcomer a year before and stuff, and I already hit like individual goals when it comes to like scoring, but right now I'd say an all-conference team, and then also like for team-wise a championship for sure.
Toyel, Chelsea's someone who can come in and make an impact right away. How happy were you to get her in your first year here, and what does she bring to this school?
We just picked our captains, and she was picked as one of the captains. So I think that shows a lot of respect from her teammates. She said she's been captain all her years, last few years at her other schools. So But that goes to show you the maturity, the respect. So she brings that kind of that culture. The second thing is scoring ability in different ways. I joke with her when I watched her at Western Carolina, just with her stats and what she did, and we joke about expanding her game. Yes, she's older, but getting her to be able to play on different levels of the floor. She can shoot the ball. She's really, really confident. She's a playmaker. I think that's a lot of things that she didn't get to do at her old school, was be a playmaker. She shot a lot of threes, but she's doing more than that for us, and she's really one of our best playmakers, and I love how she plays. She plays with a swag. She plays with a confidence. She uses her voice. So I'm really just excited that we get a scorer, but not only just a shooter, but a scorer, a leader, and a person that can really help our culture.
Coach, you're talking about the maturity that Chelsea brings to this team. This entire roster is full of upperclassmen. You don't have a single freshman on the team. Is this a first for you to have a group like this?
For sure. We have one young lad, and that's Raina Williams from Fresno, but she's from Dallas. I really loved her game. I recruited her sister, Jade Williams, when she was being recruited, and so I know her family. And we have a lot of kids that really can score the ball, but a great unit. I mean, I got Samora Watson was on the team last year. She was in the portal when I got here. She was the first person I said, like, get out of the portal and come on and play. And she's been great for us. But really excited just about, when you get a lot of different kids that get on the team, you only have a summer to really try and get them to get that team chemistry, that defensive chemistry, that offensive chemistry. And so we went on a couple of team bonding events. We went out to Concan and went in a cabin and for the weekend, and we kind of hung out and got to know each other around a bonfire. We had s'mores. The girls had to cook us dinner. Us coaches cooked them breakfast. I mean, it was just a total fun atmosphere, because you got to get to learn people and learn how you can, their strengths, their weaknesses, how they can be coached, how they can be talked to. And so I'm really big this year on just culture and everyone being aligned and connected. And we've done that with a lot of the players that we have here. I'm really excited about the newcomers. You guys are going to really like our style of play and just how we play.
Who cooked the best, dinner? I know you had to make dinner for your coaches. What did you make for them? And are there any really good chefs on this team?
Listen, they all have their own apartment, their own kitchen, right? So I tell them at the beginning of the year, I was like, who can't cook? Who can cook? Who has an animal? Who sleeps in? Who's up early? So I got all the kids that text me and that's how we kind of did their rooming situation. But a lot of them cooked. They all cooked actually like parts of one meal. So they had like the chicken, the meats, they had the salads, the breads, the pastas, all the desserts, like different things. So they made one whole big meal. But they did a pretty good, I was actually impressed because, I don't eat everybody's food. But I was actually very impressed because I am a cooker. So just, again, that was another part of team bonding. We had stuff out at my house. I have a pool and an outside area where we can hang out, and they love doing that. So we just been really just kind of being connected once the season started and have to be on this court now 20 hours a week.
Chelsea, what were those team bonding exercises and activities and weekends like for you? What did you learn about your teammates and some of these, adventures that you guys went on?
I did learn a lot of them is scared of bugs.
She's country.
I'm country.
Very country.
So, I was walking in the woods, and I'll turn around, and they all like, I'm not going out there.
She's out there in the dark, y'all, and trying to scare the coaches around the fire. And we're like, Chelsea, we know it's you. We know you love the country. She's looking for animals. It's wild. But go ahead, Chelsea. They are scared of bugs, mosquitoes. She's like, what? It's country girl here. Yeah.
We also got to do yoga.
It sounds like the chemistry on this is really good for a first year, squad. You're putting a lot of pieces together. It sounds like the chemistry is something that's really strong. How cool has that been for both of you, for you, Toyelle, and from the player perspective, Chelsea?
From the player's perspective, it's been amazing. I've never been a part of a team where it was chemistry from head to toe. Everybody has a different type of friendship. Regardless, there's a friendship there, and I'm very grateful for it. And shoot, some of my teammates, we all play Fortnite together every night. So we have a blast.
Some go to the beach, some play Fortnite,
yes.
Y'all. But no, it's been great though. I think, what I've learned is like if you can win some games when you're less talented, but because you're more connected, that you have each other's back through adversity. How do you respond? All those things I think I've learned along the way is that if you're aligned and connected as a team, you really know who has your back. And I chart tight huddles. I chart. They know if it's clapping not on sync, we'll do it again and again. I like everything to be in line and connected. Touches. I chart touches in a game. Who has the most touches? Because I think with that touch, with connection, again, that helps with players in a game and how you respond to things. So we chart a lot of things that these new girls might not understand and might not know, but they will involuntarily feel it, that connection. So.
Coach, your first year in the Southland Conference, you feel like this team definitely has the chemistry. Why do you believe that they can win and compete in the Southland Conference?
Everyone has something special that they bring to the table, and also adding on what they do. I think I'm really into defense. I'm really making them dig into defense a lot. This is a good conference. I mean, I played a couple of the teams in this conference when I was at SMU, and so great teams. I mean, great coaches. Lynn Bishop, Jasmine Players, she coached for me at SMU for a year. She has a great basketball IQ and basketball mind, can recruit. Lamar is great. Aqua, what she's done has been amazing. So really good coaches in this conference. So I'm really excited just to compete and really, show everybody what the foundation has been laid here at Corpus Christi. They've won championships here. And so it's not that this is a bare board, but we just are coming with a different flavor, different style of play, and we're excited to show everybody that.
And Talia, the experience that you bring here is really unique and plentiful. You've been, in the Power 5 ranks, obviously, for more than the last decade. What do you feel like that experience has taught you along the way? And obviously, you've, had to adjust to the portal era of things at your previous stop and here. What do you feel like you're bringing from those experiences?
Well, I think the girls understand, like, I've been there, like, Coach has been there, y'all. Like, she knows what it takes. And I think that trust factor of the coach-player relationship that I have with all my players, they come in my office, they hang out. They want to walk around after campus. I do my daily check-in with my players weekly. And so for me, I think they understand where I've come from and what I've done, and they're really big in that and to understand that. And I think the player development, that's the other piece. I'm really big in player development. I don't like one-dimensional players. I want to help them grow their game so once they're done playing here, they can play pro if that's their aspiration. And just being able to have that relationship that where I always say a kid doesn't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And these kids know we care about them as people first and as basketball players second.
Chelsea, when Coach was talking about defense earlier, you were kind of grinning and nodding your head. What has practices been like as you gear up for this year? How much are you guys working on the defensive end, and how intense has it been?
It's been intense, but it's good energy, Like she always tells us that she's gonna turn us up, so we gotta meet her up there. She's already up there, and she challenges us, and none of us back down from it. And it's just it's fun playing defense for a coach who just wants it out of you, And then once we're all getting into one unit, we're on a string, it just becomes fun, becomes second nature. And so at first it was very it was challenging, still is, but it's starting to become more natural, and it's starting to become a lot more fun.
Before I let you go, obviously this is a different team than last year, but on November 5th, you guys played Texas A&M. Last year, I vividly remember sitting down on November 4th and watching this same program play Texas A&M and pull out the win. What do you have to do this year to pull off that same win to start the season off?
I think for any game, you got to have a fast start. You got to take care of the ball. You got to be able to score, and you got to be able to defend. So, and limit them to one shot. Joni's done a great job over there, and she has a whole new team also, new coaches. Her husband's on staff too, and so, I know that's her first game. She doesn't have any other games before that, so for sure, I'm sure she's marked that date. But it's our next game. We have one game before that, 1 day prep. And so we got to be ready to play a great opponent in Texas A&M, and obviously it's a sister school for us. But it's the next game on the schedule, so we got to be ready for that, and we will be.
Absolutely. Well, it was great talking to you. Very excited to see what you can do in year one here, and excited to watch you, Chelsea, in your last year. And we're all glad you stuck around to play some more college basketball that we get to watch. So great
you.
talking to you tonight. Excited to watch you in about a week here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job, by the way. Good job.